Chapter 3. As Daisy walked down the other side of the rainbow, the amazing castle she dreamed about so many times suddenly appeared. "It's incredible," she whispered. Tall turrets rose on each of the four corners, and a courtyard bloomed with flowers inside the walls of the castle. Orchards and fields lined the land around the magnificent school. "I'm really here." She shivered with excitement. The other glitter ponies were gathered in front of a small stage. Daisy trotted over and hid herself in the crowd before anyone could notice how plain she was. Next to her stood the lovely white Pegapony she'd seen earlier. The Pegapony smiled at her. "Hi, I'm Skydancer. We didn't meet earlier. What's your name?" "I'm Daisy. I don't know anyone here." "Well, now we know each other, right?" "Right," Daisy replied with a smile. A midnight blue unipony with a rainbow mane looked over her shoulder. "Shh! The welcome ceremony is starting." She stomped her shimmery left hoof, which lit up and glowed along with her other hoofs and her horn. An orange pony with a green mane tied into a row of buns narrowed her eyes. "Electra, calm down." "Sorry, but I'm excited, Razzle," Electra said, shaking her mane. "We sailed across 3 oceans and now we're finally at the Enchanted Pony Academy." Daisy couldn't believe all the ponies' brilliant colors and sparkles. She felt completely boring with her simple pink coat and dull white mane. All the chatter stopped when a huge horse climbed the stage. He had 3 horns in a triangular shape that met at the tips. One silver, one gold, one iridescent. He was big, shimmering gray, and a little scary. Daisy couldn't stop staring. In all her readings, she never read of horses with 3 horns. "He's a tri-pony," Skydancer whispered. "They're very rare." "Good afternoon," the tri-pony said, his slow, deep voice booming. "I am Headmaster Elegius. Welcome to the Enchanted Pony Academy. Today is one of the most important days of your life, second only to the selection ceremony. That's when you will be chosen by a royal child to be their loyal pet." "I wonder who will pick me," Skydancer said dreamily. "I wonder if anyone will pick me," Daisy thought sadly. Headmaster Elegius continued. "Testing begins tomorrow to assess your glitter gifts so we can place you into the right study group. Pageantry, guardianship, tricks, or healing. These are the skills the princes and princesses most desire in their royal pets. Our upper-year ponies will escort you to the school entrance. Then Headmistress Valencia will take you on a tour and show you to your rooms. We're so happy to have you here." The most beautiful pony Daisy had ever seen walked over to her group. She wore a headdress with a bright green, heart-shaped rock nestled on her forehead. Daisy knew from her books that this was heart ore, a stone found only in the deepest forests of the land. It was very hard to find. "I'm Bellissima, a second-year student," the pony said. She even had a gorgeous voice. "I'm lead pony of the Earth Barn. Follow me and let me know if you have any questions." The ponies had a lot of questions. "What's your study group? What's your glitter gift? How did you get so pretty?" Bellissima let out a soft, tinkly laugh. "Let's see. My group is pageantry, and this is my skill." She closed her eyes, and her coat turned from a soft pink to a dark, sparkly purple. Her hot pink and white mane turned to sparkly white and light purple. "Wow," said the ponies. Bellissima flicked her tail as if to say, "No big deal." "That blue unipony over there, leading the other group, that's Ranger, the head pony for the water barn. He can make it rain. He's in the tricks group. And the purple Pegapony over there, Lavender, can make flowers bloom. She's in healing." "How is that healing?" Skydancer asked. Healing isn't just about making creatures better. It's healing the environment too. Fixing burnt fields or dirty water, Bellissima explained. Some of the royal children want a pony who can help the sick people in their kingdom and keep the environment healthy and safe. She started walking towards the school and the group of ponies followed. What's pageantry for? Daisy asked. Bellissima kicked a rock along the path. Sometimes the children want a royal pony for ceremonial purposes, for parades and parties. They just want a pet who can put on a good show and be exquisite and elegant. The ponies strolled past orchards of apples as they chatted. And tricks? Razzle asked. What about tricks? That sounds fun. Bellissima laughed. It is. The princes and princesses often like to have a pony who can entertain them and bring cheer to the people of their land. But guardianship is the best, isn't it? Electra asked. There is value in all the study groups, but the ponies in guardianship often have the finest skills. They provide protection and guidance to their owners. Those children destined to be kings and queens usually choose a royal pet with guardianship skills to help rule their kingdom. Daisy couldn't decide which group she'd want to be in. They all sounded so wonderful. They stopped at the gates to the school. Headmistress Valencia was waiting for them. Hello, hello. So nice to see you all. Are you ready to explore the academy? Yes, shouted the ponies, a few rearing on their back legs. This way. Headmistress Valencia opened the enormous front doors and led them through a courtyard into a beautiful room. It had pillars, high ceilings, and a chandelier hanging over a bubbling fountain. Giant paintings covered the walls, along with a huge map at the school grounds. Some of the ponies ahead, and some of them oohed. It was the finest place Daisy had ever seen. Here's the gathering room, Headmistress Valencia said. We host parties and important meetings here, and ahead on the right is the banquet hall. The ponies followed her to a big room filled with long wooden tables. Troughs along the walls overflowed with wonderful food. We enjoy breakfast, lunch, and dinner here, the headmistress said. The headmistress showed them the classrooms inside the academy, and then the outdoor areas for subjects like flying and weather spells. Finally, she took them to their stables. There are 4 barns: water, sun, earth, sky, the 4 elements which bring balance to our world. Each barn has a lead pony in charge. You must follow their orders. Then she read off the stable assignments. When she nodded at Daisy and announced that she was in the earth barn, Daisy thought she might be getting more magical already. Not only was Bellissima the lead pony of Earth, but Skydancer would be living there too. Daisy, Skydancer, and 3 other new ponies followed Bellissima to the big green barn. We've got the best barn and we have the most fun, Bellissima told them. We usually win most of the contests with the other barns too, but there are rules to follow. She explained how they each would have chores to keep the big room looking nice. Everyone had to be in their stalls to sleep at 9, and they weren't to leave the school grounds. Will we get an incredible headdress like yours? Skydancer asked. Bellissima laughed. Only the lead ponies wear the headdresses. Each barn has a different stone that represents their element. Mine is Heartstone for the earth. What are the other stones? A unipony asked. The lead pony for the water barn has a fathom pearl, a dark blue pearl harvested from the depths of the oceans by mermaids, Bellissima explained. A few ponies gasped. And the sun barn has the sunburst gem that falls from the sky during sunstorms. They're very rare, Bellissima said, her eyes wide. And what about sky? Another pony asked. Bellissima thought for a moment. I can't remember. Daisy cleared her throat. It's the sky stone. They're rainbow colored. They grow on the ground and they can only be collected when a rainbow appears. That's right, Bellissima said. Very impressive. Thanks, Daisy whispered. You'll each be sharing stalls with another pony. Daisy, you're with Skydancer. Bellissima opened the door to a large stall that looked like a beautiful spot in the forest. Grass covered the floor and trees lined the walls. There were two big bed cushions on the floor. It was so wonderful that Daisy's jaw dropped. Bellissima giggled. It's charmed to look at like a forest. We've also got stables that look like meadows, a field, and a rocky glen. Skydancer and Daisy went into their stall. I love this, Skydancer said. Daisy was too stunned to say anything. Bellissima smiled as she stepped out of the room. See you two at dinner in an hour. Daisy and Sky Dancer inspected every inch of their stall. This is so exciting. I can't wait for our tests tomorrow, Sky Dancer said. Daisy looked down. In all the excitement, she'd forgotten her worries. What's wrong? Sky Dancer asked. I don't know my glitter gift yet. Do you know yours? Sky Dancer nodded. I can talk to any animal that has wings. That's so cool, Daisy said. Sky Dancer smiled. It's lots of fun when I'm flying. I talk to the birds going by. Daisy wondered again about her gift. Would it be something wonderful like talking to birds? Or would it be something boring like making grass grow faster? Not all gifts were exciting, but she'd still feel better if she knew hers. You'll be fine, Sky Dancer said. Don't worry about tomorrow. Daisy forced a smile and nodded. But even after a delicious dinner of carrots and hay, Daisy did worry. All night long. Dad said working hard and believing in herself was enough, but if she wanted to be a royal pony someday, she knew she'd have to be truly special.